So today we are in the stunning town of Prezza, and just look at the character on this. Just wait while you see this one. So we are back in the stunning town of Prezza. Been here quite a few times, and every property that we've had here, well, I think other than one, we've sold. And I will put a link to the one that's still available, which is over in this section. I'll put a link to that in the description. What a beautiful little town this is. So close to many other towns. Raiano close by with its train station. Popoli, Pratola. We're close to Sulmona, close to many things. What a great location this is, and a beautiful atmosphere in this little town. Wonderful bar, and I'm sure you'll recognise the place. The sun's right in our eyes here, but I'm sure you'll recognise from many other videos. Now I am going to use this intro to the intro to a few properties that's coming up. One I'm going to do obviously on this video, but we have got another two properties coming that are actually extremely close to the one that I'm going to show you today. There's three amazing properties, but we've only got access to one at the moment, and then I'll do the other videos and publish them. So this intro will be used for three individual properties and three stunning properties. So if you want to fast forward, I will put a note as to when the property tour starts. Now, Popoli, why am I talking about Popoli? Prezza is going through some major changes in terms of restorations that you're going to see as we go through the town. This is all money that's come from the government to make these buildings more green, if you like, and it's amazing that the government is piling all this money into lots of these towns. I think it's absolutely fantastic. The only problem is, for us, is doing these videos, we're going to be walking amongst loads of scaffolding. But there you go. Don't know if you can remember some of these properties. We did the video of this one. Sold a number of properties in this area. Absolutely stunning place. So I'm going to keep this intro short so we can get on to the properties. But as I said, as we walk through the town, it is full of scaffolding. So just imagine when all this is gone. Some of my earlier videos, there is no scaffolding. You can see what it's like, but it's going to be fantastic when the work's done. Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Okay, so as I mentioned, lots of work going. Look at all the scaffolding that's up. It's really strange actually walking through this, knowing what it's like, but seeing it where you can't see the daylight is a bit strange. But I wanted to get these videos done because these are amazing places. A little shop here, there's a baker's behind, there's a pharmacist, there's the bar, there's a little mini market, and just looking down the little side streets of Prezza is just, it's something else, really is. But we'll be a lot better when we get rid of all of this. It is amazing how much work is going into this place. So the houses we're going to see, I say there's three properties. Once we get the 100% on two of them, I will post those. So they are down these stairs, but it's not far at all, and then you're 2 minutes away from that beautiful piazza area. So I'll do the full walk, and because the houses eventually will be next to each other, each one is completely different to the other. This video I will use, as I said, for all three. Just look at the work that's going into this. Amazing. This used to be the old council building, And then we have a beautiful church here that unfortunately is closed. I would have liked to have gone inside to have a look at that, but just look how picturesque this is. And look at some of these. Don't you just love these frescoes? Some of the original. I would have liked to have gone in there. Amazing. So they have been restored, it's saying. They were restored in 2003. Don't know when the originals would have been. It would be nice to know that. But if anybody can read Latin or wherever it is, then there you go. Let us know what that all says. I'm sure ChatGPT or similar will be able to tell us. Okay, so the houses are just down. I think we've got another 7 steps to do when we get down here. This is some sort of museum as well. Okay, the work stops here now. And that's it. We've got another 6 or 7 steps and we're at the house. So I'm going to turn the video off here, and from this point we will start each individual property video. Okay, so property number 1. What an absolute little stunner this is. Apparently you can walk down here and bring a small car so far. I've not seen down there, but you're only a few steps up from the main piazza. And the thing with these properties, they're just so unique. So unique, beautiful. So we're going to look at this one first, which is part of this beautiful stone property. These properties have been restored from top to bottom in the sense of new electrics, new plumbing, the structure's been consolidated and made perfect, and this property and the others that we'll show as well, they do have they have left a lot of the original features, including windows and things like that, but all the electrics, everything's ready. You can just move straight in. This one is full of character, absolutely. Look at this beautiful doorway. That is stunning, isn't it? So yes, there are steps, but it's no big deal going up there at all. I've been up and down there a few times today. Okay. Let's look at this for a beautiful entrance. And the absolutely stunning white Mayella stone. And even the floor in here. Don't know if you can make out the stones, I'm sure you can. As I said, all the electrics are new, plumbing's done, everything is in working order. But the windows are to change. Close this door. Behind, the windows are single glaze, but they wanted to keep all of these original windows with the shutters. Amazing. Are you ready? Look at this. Look at this for a little jewel. Oh, before I walk down, before I show, look at the beautiful stone floors as well. But how much character has this got? The stunning vaulted ceilings. Could do with some of this scraping down and repainting, or maybe reveal the stone if we can to see what it's like underneath. That would be absolutely incredible. So the owner restored throughout. These are radiators, but they blow the hot air out as well. Amazing. It is gas. There is a boiler at the end of the kitchen, and they've just kept it as rustic as possible. They're leaving everything. Now, some of this furniture needs a bit of a dust down. It looks like nobody's been in here for quite a while. But just look how they've used this. A little sitting area. It really is something special. Then we have a dining area. Again, inside these little, what would you call them? Alcoves? No? There might be another word. Let me know in the comments. Again, with these absolutely incredible vaulted ceilings. Now it is quite small in here. I would say it's a good 2 meters and a bit by almost probably 270, 280, and the same in the next one. But I just love the way they've used this. They've used this space. Would you do it a little bit different? I don't know. And then they have the kitchen area. It's just so rustic. Maybe you'd want to put a new kitchen in here. A couple of things that they've got electrics running from this light to this main one. At the minute it's just a cable like this. It does need a couple of little finishings off. You can get some twine wiring that looks fantastic, that you can have it going, the twine coming from the wall and up and along here to make this a little bit better than what it is. But the potential here, this is so Italian. Stupid thing to say, I know, but it is. This is roughly about 4 meters by 1, 2, 3. How much character is in here? And then, as we move down, the boiler, everything works. It's all good to go, we've been told. It doesn't look new, but it certainly doesn't look old. So you can just move straight in. Again, all the original features that are left here, all the stone floors. They've just put some of these anti-slip things on, which is great because it all blends in. And all vaulted ceilings. And then as we go down here, I'm going to show you the 2 bedrooms at the end. This is also a bedroom. I would use this as an office or similar. Let's go to the end first. The largest bedroom, I don't know. So I'm going to go to the right first. These are laid out because they have been used as rental properties. And look at the incredible floors. But this is definitely a double bedroom. All this furniture is staying. Everything is staying, sold as is. It does need touching up in part. Everything has been restored, so none of this is purely because it's been locked up. This is where these marks and where the iron is. It just needs patching up and painting. Bear in mind, come through winter. I know now we're in June, but we had a very, very, very wet May. So I would have seen evidence of damp if there were any. Then just look at this stunning view. How incredible is that? There's no outside space, but you still get the views. Amazing. Down below us, some of the houses in the very, very old parts that are a bit more ruined. We are quite high up here, as you can see. That just makes you speechless, doesn't it? For a change. So I said, this you can definitely see is church bells. It's definitely a double bedroom. This is approximately in this direction 1, 2.5 probably by 1 there, 1, 2, about by 4. Great size. I love these original doors as well. So it's been purposely done like that with the windows. They just wanted to keep everything original. And then we go into the next bedroom. I'm not going to get my reflection in the mirror because I'm in my shorts. Again, this is bigger because this takes this section of the corridor. This is beautiful, this. Easily a double. Again, these amazing floors. And this is going to be roughly the same, just over 4 meters by, let's say, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 meters across as well. And again, there's little stains on some of the ceilings, but it's just, this is all old. It just needs cleaning down and painting. But I like to show you everything on these videos. And this has a very small balcony. I don't think you could really sit out here, but you could sit where I am now and just look at these incredible views. Incredible. And again, these are the old windows. They are single glazed. They do feel a little bit flimsy, I must say. They do. I understand why he's left them on. They've got the old shutters, and I'm sure a lot of you will be saying, no, leave them. And they will last. They will last for longer. But I don't think there'll be many years before they should be changed. And you can still buy this type of window as well, in the sense of a modern version of it. But this is a great size room. What are you thinking so far? What are you thinking so far? Incredible. So that's 2 double beds. New radiator at this side. I'm not going to put my reflection. I know some of you are waiting for the reflection in this mirror. I'm not showing you in my shorts. It's probably too early in the morning wherever you are watching this to see me in shorts. Then we have so much character in here. The atmosphere in here, it's just amazing. It really is amazing. This is another room, obviously. And again, because it's locked up, they've been locking it up, and you can see it has got a few bits of the flaking paint coming off there. This is why getting modern windows will be better, so you can leave some windows open, get things aired a little bit more. You know, I really believe it needs that. But this is a single bedroom, can be used as a single bedroom, but maybe doubled up as some sort of office if you need an office. But maybe just if you've got grandchildren, you can have bunk bed in here. Plenty of room for that, because as you can see, there is a single bed in here now. Stunning. And then across the way we have a bathroom, which again looks good. This is the only one with a different type of floor. This has got more modern tiles, which is a bit of a shame, but there you go. It is what it is. But it is still beautiful. It's still got all these vaulted ceilings as well. I quite like this simple style. So this is about 2 and a bit meters by 1, 2, almost 3. I'm going to go into the shower in a second. Have a look around on this door, somewhere to hang your towel. Maybe even have a washing machine in here. I think it must be in the kitchen or somewhere around. I didn't remember if there was any, but there is room for it to go there. Let's have a look in the shower. Let me just get in here. Well, the shirt that this could do with lifting up for me, but this is a one Dave shower. One Dave, and possibly there could be 2 Daves at a squeeze, an uncomfortable squeeze that you'd want to be in a shower, but a Dave and a Sylvana shower, this would be comfortable. That's the new official way of measuring showers. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I love this part. I think this living space is just so rustic, so amazing. Yeah, looking now, there is no spot for the washing machine, so I would either have it put into here, into the kitchen, or into the bathroom. Let me know in the description. I was going to say in the thoughts, in the description, where you would put that. Does it need a new kitchen? Does it need a more modern kitchen? Or would you leave it as it is? What about this one? This is a little stunner, isn't it? A little stunner. Shall we do final thoughts? Let's do it. So my final thoughts, couldn't get my final out then, on this one. This is just, it's absolutely stunning. It really is. And once I learn how to use this camera a little bit better, let me put it straight again. There you go. I just love it. The character is amazing. The fact that you can come in and just start using it, it's so authentic Italian. It really is. I love the features. I love this town. Yes, you need a car in these areas. There is one bus, I believe, that goes from the top of the town to Sulmona, but you really do need a car in these areas. But oh my word, it's just stunning. Simple as that. Don't know what else to say. So I refuse to say anything. All I'm going to say is thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate all the support that you give us. Keep watching these videos. Keep liking, subscribing, everything you need to do. It really does help the channel. We can't thank you enough for what you do. If you haven't subscribed, click that. There's like a bell. I understand that then lets you know when we put new videos on, because we are going to be putting more content on the channel soon. Possibly putting some midweek specials on. But this place is just a beauty. Absolute beauty. Okay, so all that is left to say is, whatever you're doing, stop, send an email to info@ahomeinitaly.com, and do not miss this one.